Hello, BUHS. Today is Friday, March 5th, 2021.
Take a little time to tune into what you're about to see. This ain't ordinary, this is high school TV. Giving you the news, local sports, and the weather too. Gotta tune in if you wanna know how we do. It's all about excitement, having fun, cause that's what we do. Take a little time, listen up, just stay tuned. BUHS TV.
The 57-year-old man tried to rob volunteers at Living Memorial Park. The man approached the volunteers and threatened them with a large metal pipe. He asked for money and told them to close down for the day. From there, a physical struggle began, and the perpetrator and a volunteer were taken to the hospital. They are now both out of the hospital, and the perpetrator was charged with assault and robbery and has a $5,000 bail. Want to learn a new instrument? On March 3rd, the Vermont Jazz Center will be hosting an electric bass jazz class from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. This class occurs weekly and ends on April 20th. And the tuition fee costs $200. The class will discuss how and when to commit to the instrument, the importance of your sound, and more. For any registration questions and/or work exchange information, email ginger@vtjazz.org. Now on to funny news. Octopuses may not be the friendly eight-legged sea creatures we perceive them to be. According to research published in December of 2020, octopuses will deliberately punch fish, sometimes for no reason. In other cases, they have punched fish to drive them away from their next meal or to control where the fish is swimming. Researchers were able to capture this behavior on video. The punches could be anywhere from a small boot, or in some cases, the octopuses would curl up a whole arm to hit the fish. However, this is not a common occurrence, so it is very hard to observe. So if you are ever swimming and see an octopus, watch out for its jab. Last year in Fullerton, South Australia, an Australian woman sat down for lunch with her husband. Unbeknownst to her, she would leave her table with the winning $1.1 million lottery ticket. She had sat down at the Arkaba Hotel and decided to play a game of Keno. Later, during an interview, she said that she wasn't even watching the game until the bartender said that someone at the venue had won a major prize. She had checked her ticket only to be surprised that she had won the jackpot of $1,156,469.90. Over to Dre with some funny news.
Hello, my name is Dre, and today I'm going to speak about a recent story of a store in Florida that the feds found carrying hundreds of fake sports championship rings. These rings are replicants of teams from all different types of sports, including NBA, NFL, and WWE. A director of the Office of Field Operations for Miami and Tampa said the agency secures almost $4.3 million a day in counterfeit merchandise across the United States. Remember, if the price seems too good to be true, better kick that thing with your shoe.
Recently, a student at BUHS won the State of the Union essay competition held by Bernie Sanders. William Taggart received a phone call over February break from the senator himself. This is a great honor for Taggart, and he made our school proud. Good job, Will. As of March 1st, every Vermonter aged 65 or older can now register to be vaccinated against COVID-19. People 16 and over with pre-existing conditions will be allowed to be vaccinated as well on March 8th. Moreover, teachers will be allowed to be vaccinated starting March 8th as well. This expansion is largely due to the increase in supply from the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine. If you are eligible for a vaccine, register and stop the spread. Now over to Austin with a special.
Hello, my name is Austin Wood, and this week I have a very interesting story for you. On February 3rd, a well-known businessman named Bill Doris from Tennessee died due to heart conditions. He had a dog who he called his best friend named Lulu. This is a very lucky dog that was left $5 million in his will. His reasoning for doing this is because she was a very good dog. The will specified that the $5 million is to be put in a trust to take care of Lulu. Bill's good friend Martha Burton now takes care of Lulu and says, "I don't know what to think about it, to tell you the truth. I, for one, think she's a very lucky person to inherit such a good dog." Thank you, and this has been your news for the week.
The annual Circus Spectacular, hosted by the New England Center for Circus Arts, will be held virtually this weekend. People are not restricted by geography or time. They can attend from all around the world, said Fortune. There is a performer from Australia, Maine, Montreal, North Carolina, and the ringmasters for the show is in Hollywood and San Francisco. The money from the event will help fund programs at NECA. The disappearance of 17-year-old Marble Arvidsson is still not solved. He disappeared 10 years ago during Hurricane Irene and has not been seen since. The Reformer has released a picture of what he might look like now. Now over to a funny news story out of California. Hello, everybody. I am Jack Tyson, and I have a little funny news to tell you this morning. Early Monday morning, a group of 6 friends pulled what seemed to be a prank. Little did we know it had greater meaning. What happened is they went to the Hollywood sign in Los Angeles and turned the wood portion into the word boob. After they were taken into custody, they stated that it wasn't a prank. They were trying to bring attention to breast cancer. Julia Rose took credit for the prank and has a court date set for June 3rd. Thank you, everybody. Memorial Park is open for skiing and snowboarding. The hours are Thursday 5 to 8, Friday 4 to 9, Saturday 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. It may be the last time you get to go skiing this weekend because it's looking like the weather is going to warm up next week. That's all for today, BUHS. Have a great weekend.